Hello everybody, welcome to a new episode of the Dragon's Lair. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Hess mini trucks. But before I do that, I want to do the opening stuff. So if you're new here, welcome, thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, hit the thumbs up, because they all help the channel grow. If you're returning, welcome back. So, that out of the way, for the people that don't know, for all the new people, Hess was a East Coast gas station and oil refinery. The oil refinery is still going, and I think it's still under the Hess name, but Chevron owns it now. And Chevron made a deal to buy it that they would still keep making the Hess trucks, as they did, as Hess has since 1964. So, and then around 2000, they started producing mini versions of their Hess trucks that they used to come out with for the holiday season. Sorry, I don't know why my eyes are bothering me. But Hess was a gas station. The gas stations were bought out by Speedy, I believe, many years ago. And back in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, my dad actually worked for the Hess Corporation. He actually met Leon Hess when Leon Hess came to check and visit his gas stations, because that's one thing he would actually do, is go to every station and look and visit and meet people. So, back in 1964, Leon Hess came out with the idea, hey, let's do a truck or a little toy to sell to the kids when they come with their parents to get gas. And so he did. The 1964 was the first year that they sold the truck, and they sold it at every Hess station and stuff. And each year was always a different one. I think 64, 65, and 66 were the same truck. And then 67 was a different truck. And then 68, I believe, was... Yeah, 67 was a special one because it came with a red velvet bottom type thing, and the box would become the display case. And I think, or was 66 a different one? I can't remember when the Hess oil tanker was made. I think that was 68, 66 or 68. Sorry, my knowledge of the older ones vary because I didn't start collecting them until 1980, and I need to go back and get the ones that I missed, or I need to replace ones. And if you watch some of my older videos of Hess truck reviews, you'll see, because I actually did one of all the Hess trucks that I currently own again. So go check those out. Those are actually good videos too. But from 64 to 2025, they've made a Hess truck every holiday season, and they usually came out. They used to come out in November to start the holiday season shopping. But since they've gone to just doing it online and not selling them in the stores, that's when I think they started doing it in October. And then in 2000, they started coming out with little miniature versions. And from 2000 to 2014, they did one individual mini version of a Hess truck. And then there was none for 15 and 16. And in 2017, they came out with, they came back out with the mini vehicles and 3-packs. And they've done the 3-pack since 2017. And I started the mini versions, I think, in 2020 or 2021. I'd have to look. I can't remember. But I've gone back and grabbed a couple of the individual ones. because I want to get all the mini versions, even if I'm not going to get every single normal holiday version. Because when I get a bigger place and a room just for my hobby room that I can keep organized, I'm going to have shelves with the Hess trucks on them, and then next to the holiday ones, I'm going to have the little ones, the miniature versions of those next to it. So other than that, so this is the 2025 version. This was supposed to be released in June, and it's a little loose because this is the second time I've actually done the video, and I had to repackage the things again because the last time the recording was not working. So you get 3 vehicles. You get miniature replicas of the different years holiday versions, and they're not to scale. Even the big ones aren't to scale to each other. As I was saying, this was supposed to come out in June, mid-June, or early June, but they had to hold off because of the tariffs, and it didn't come out until July 22nd, or July 21st or 22nd, that Monday. And then I got it on Friday. So I did the video yesterday after doing my errands and shopping, but the voice didn't come out, or it didn't record at all. I don't know why. So I figured, okay, I'll just do it on Sunday before I do my game. So I mean, they come in these round boxes with all the shipping information. So we'll get to the unboxing in a second. So I'll put a link down below of the Hess toy trucks. So if you want a set, if they're still available, because they usually sell fast. I'm not sure if I haven't seen an email saying they're sold out. So, or you could always check out the ones that they make for little toddlers. They make like little fluffy pillow type ones that actually have noise and lights on them too. And I think this year is a tractor, I believe. And I believe that's still available if you have any little kids and you want to start with them. So go check it out. I'll put a link down below that. I'll put a link down below my website so you can check out my hobbies page so you can see all the different Hess trucks and the other companies that took the idea from Hess and made their own. BP was one. Wilco, which actually was owned by Hess, made ones. And what they did, Wilco would always make Hess's previous years into Wilco covers. So if you got like 97's car carrier or car truck with the Lamborghini, 98 would have been Wilco's version of that one. So that's kind of cool. I do have some of the Wilcos. I have some BPs. I don't have any 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven actually made a tow truck, which was kind of cool looking. But yeah, go and check those out. Go check out my hobby page because you'll see I have photos of the different ones I have and some of the ones from the other companies. And I'll put a link to my Instagram so you can check out the photos of these ones currently, and you could also go back and see photos of the other ones. So I hope you're having a good day. Enjoy, and let's get to the unboxing. Okay, the Hess truck, the unboxing. So it comes shipped in a brown box, and it comes like this, but it would be all sealed and everything. The car would be sitting on there. The helicopter would be sitting there. So there's how they come. This is the replica of the '67 Hess truck with the velvet box bottom. So they made this base red for it. So here's the first one. This is a replica. I don't remember what year. I don't remember what year this is, but I actually do have the holiday edition of this one. And the helicopter is kind of cool because you take the helicopter, you can put on the lights. The big one actually has lights and sound, and the blades actually spin. So, and then you have the truck. And they do come off the base, and they do have lights. They just don't have the sound. And unfortunately, the helicopter doesn't have any sound or lights because the searchlight on the helicopter would work. The Hess sign would light up, and the blades would spin, and the back rotor would spin too. But there's the miniature version of the holiday special helicopter and rig. And they actually call it a toy truck and helicopter. So, but wait, don't use this box. So there's that one. There's that with the lights. And there's without the lights. And these are cool. Because yeah, I display them. I'll display them with the other things. I have a couple on my little shelf in my dining room that are the replicas, the mini replicas of the two big ones of the first two that I ever got when I was a kid. And I do have the holiday ones of the ones that I had gotten when I was a kid. Okay, next one we'll do the '67 truck with the red base. So there's that. There's the lights. And I believe this is different because the original 1964 Hess truck was a white base, white oil tanker, completely white. So. So there's that. What happened next? A few of the people I deleted reached out, saying things like, "No hard feelings. I was not feeling good today. We're all good, right?" And wanted me to reassure them that everything was fine. And put it back on the base. It is for you. They should feel that. And guess what? You should let them feel that. And for some strange reason, this one was having problems getting back onto the. Because they were visiting my city for a festival soon, as if nothing had happened. Wow. There we go. Okay, there's this one. The one cool thing I think what Hess should do is underneath, when they type in like 2025 miniature toy truck and helicopter, they should put the year of when the full size one was made. because then that would be cool. Because then you can tell, okay, this is a replica of the 2000, or the 2005, or the 1986 one. And this one says 25 Hess miniature tanker truck, which is a replica of the 67 with the red bottom of the box. And then the last one of this set is the 2025 Hess miniature toy truck and dragster. And there's that. And the cool thing is the dragster is actually spring loaded. So that's kind of cool. Unfortunately, the lights on this don't light up. It's just the rig. See, there's that. And the 67 and this one I actually don't own, because I didn't get back into collecting Hess trucks, I think, until 2018. And then I went back and started buying some of the old ones that I didn't have, or I used to have and didn't have when that got lost or got broken and stuff. So I think I started collecting Hess trucks again back in 2018. So, and I want to go from 1980 to current. So there's this. This is the third one of the thing. This one's actually really cool. I do want to get this one, because I think this is a 2010s, somewhere there. If I had my tablet down here, I'd actually look it up. But you could be able to do that by going to the link, and you can look at. You can go to the history of the Hess trucks, and they'll actually do all the different ones. They'll do the holiday ones, the miniature ones, the toddler ones, and then the special edition ones. Because every anniversary, they'll come out with new ones. Like in the 90th anniversary of the Hess Corporation itself, they came out with a boat with a helicopter on it, which was cool. And then their 2023 or 2023 miniature versions were the miniature replicas of their 50th anniversary holiday trucks and the special editions. So that was cool. And if anybody's wondering, I think all of the miniatures are cool, but the one with the helicopter is my favorite, because I like helicopters, I like airplanes, I like flying, even though I don't like taking off and landing. I think that's because my mind knows that's where most of the accidents happen. But I like the rig. I'm not big on the race car, the dragster, but I do like the rig. The rig is cool looking. And yes, it does actually look like a rig you would see at a car race. Unfortunately, the gantry, the ramp doesn't come down on any of them, so. But they do on the bigger ones. But other than that, out of them all, if you hold on one second. I know that I have a video on them talking about the original of the ones that I had when I was a kid. This is a replica of the 1970s and 1984. 81? Or is it? No, 81 and 82 was the first Hess truck, and I had that. So, yeah, actually, this would have been my first one. This is a miniature of the first one, and this is actually called the first Hess truck, because this is the one that. This is the Hess truck that Leon Hess started the Hess Corporation with, and they do light up. And they reproduced this one a few times, because they've done it in this one. They've done it with the one where you twist one of the gas caps and it opens up, and it's a bank, and that's the one I have upstairs. It's the bank one, because that's the second. That was the second of the original Hess trucks that I got, was the bank one. And that came out around 85. And I remember opening the doors because the other one, the doors would open, and trying to stick my mask figures in there. Wouldn't fit because it's not to scale, even to mask. Um, and then they came out with a 50th anniversary one of the toy trucks, and I forgot when the 50th anniversary was. Was 64? So yeah. 2014? Was it? Would have been 2014? Was the 50th? So 2014 they came out with a replica of this one, bigger, and it was actually a little bit bigger. It had more lights, and it actually had a few sounds, but the doors didn't open. And then they came out with a tanker truck, a bigger tanker truck, where you pull out the replica of the original one from '64, a modern replica of the '64 one, which was cool. And I didn't get those. And I do want to go back and get them because I do want them, because I do have the 90th anniversary one too, of the corporation. And I think they did a 60th anniversary, which was last year, and the 60th anniversary was just a regular holiday truck. So they've done an airplane with a little airplane in it. They've done a space shuttle, which was for the 1999 one. So those were cool. But out of them all the Hess trucks, miniature and otherwise, this still has to be my favorite Hess truck. I've always liked the first Hess truck model. So, but these are the two that actually sit on a shelf in my dining room. So, because these are the miniature versions of the two that I had when I was a kid. So I hope you like this video. If you want to purchase the Hess trucks that are still available, if the miniature ones are still available. Sorry, my allergies are bothering me today for some strange reason. Go to their website, check it out, and if you want to go back and look at the history of the Hess trucks and say, ooh, I like that one, you could always buy them on eBay, or if you look up Hess toy truck parts or toy truck sales, there's actually a couple websites that just dedicate themselves to selling past toy trucks and replacement parts if you have broken ones, which is really cool. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have fun, and see you all later.